Most companies have values, and I really believe that the values should be something that everybody can live by. And what we did last year was we got the various groups together and we created the values based on sections that are livable. For example, the company is made up of different divisions and different companies, but we had to get everybody to think in one direction. And therefore, one of our key values is Think One Transit, so that the customer has the same experience regardless whether it's air freight, road freight or regional. We also realized that being in the service industry, our customers are our key element. And if we don't understand their needs, we're never going to satisfy their requirements. So we try and encourage our staff to live for our customer. Put yourself in their position. What is it that if you were a customer, what are you looking for? And then obviously try very hard to provide that. There is a challenge. There's no two ways about it. The freight industry has a lot of challenges every single day. But it's to rather have a value that you love the challenge. Because if you love the challenge, then you're definitely going to go out of your way to try and overcome that challenge. So the passion now comes into it. And I think we've gone as far as sort of looking at recruiting people and trying to ensure that prior to them joining the group, that they have that passion. It's the dream, sleep, eat, the freight industry. And don't look at any of the negatives in a less positive light. There's always opportunities. Things are changing, the economy is changing, customers' needs are changing, and we want to ensure that our staff all keep an ear to the ground and look for those opportunities and then seize them and then see whether we can't do something to obviously embrace that opportunity. Many occasions it's really trying to achieve the impossible. But if we are able to achieve the impossible, once again, then we're starting to live for our customers and we're loving the challenge of that. I think in any organization, ours is no different. The biggest problem that there always is change. And some people resist change. And the moment you resist change, then obviously you seem to go in the same level. We try to encourage our staff to be open-minded, to hug the change as opposed to fight it. Because to a large extent, change generally has a positive effect. You wouldn't make change if you didn't think that was the right way to go. Again, within the freight industry, being in a service environment, every action has an opposite and equal reaction. And there are some people that obviously, if they don't perform to their best ability, you find that the service failures come into it. And what we encourage in our staff to do is to be accountable, to be transparent. You know, if we've dropped a ball, let's be honest with ourselves, let's not blame everybody else, and take accountability for them. And then obviously learn from that. So that once again, our customers can see that our entire approach is really to provide that service that they're obviously looking for. And I suppose the hardest one is to get people to be bold. Think out of the box. Do something that's different. But if it doesn't work, take full responsibility for it if it does. And if it works, you'll get the reward for it. So we try and live by those sort of 7 values. And it's values that we believe that the individuals on the floor, the guys that do the work, those that are loading the vehicles, the containers, that are doing the deliveries, it's values that they can all live by. And if everybody can apply those values, then ultimately at the end of the day, the service that we provide our customers is in line with their expectations. And more importantly, our intention is to create a situation that we are seen as a partner and not as a third party or an agent, but somebody who carries out their promises.